Well, welcome, I would say. I hope this is a little bit correct in terms of the volumes. But welcome to the watch along for the Apex Racing Porsche Cup. The qualifying is underway. And we're watching Edvin at the moment. Welcome everyone. Giving you guys a wave. Hope everything's going well. We've got 3 drivers out today. Nick Kerstens. Let's see where Nick is. Here is Nick. Right, hope everything's going well for everyone. You can see Edvin in the bottom right. Behind me is the AC, much needed. It was 25 degrees in Sweden today. So, quite hot. And then with about 500 watts tomorrow here especially. Drinking our trusty Zingo. Zingo, if you want to sponsor, we're here for it. Let's see what the guys can do in AM qualifying. They have the first 11 minutes. All they need to do now is just keep this car on the track. That's all they need to do, realistically. Oh, look at that. I've just heard, because I've got the official stream on the TV. Yo, Cedric, welcome. Hello, Milo. Thank you very much. I'll pass it on. Oh, Nick has gone off. Ah, that's not ideal for Nick. Let's look at Iwan. Just also noticed we haven't got trading paints running, have we? Let's get that stuff on. Here we go. Finish. Launch trading paints. We've launched trading paints. It's now searching. And it'll download the paints now. So we'll see the official paints soon. Edvin was doing well in practice on the new rig. He was 3rd. So, and he was only 4 seconds off while P1 Corey Lazarus did his lap time in Quali Sim. So I'm intrigued to see what Edvin can do now. He set some purple sectors in this rig as well. Edvin is used to not the greatest pedals, and he's on amazing pedals right now. He's on the Sim Magic ones. How's your sim rig in the shed, Miles? For the people who don't know, Miles is also one of our drivers. And he's got his wife to agree to a sim racing shag, as he calls it himself. So how are you doing with that? We got some updates from that last time round, but if you want to tell the people yourself how you're doing with that. There we go, the paints are on. Iwan racing the black paint. Edvin and Nick in the white one. There we go, Miles loves it. We've done about 7 minutes almost of this qualifying session. Most of the drivers will put in their first laps. You won't get many laps here. In these 22 minutes, you'll only get about 3 laps if you're lucky. Hello, Dasher. You have to love it. I did see your message, by the way, Dasher, that you said that you were my biggest fan during 24 hours of Le Mans. And then I woke up in the morning and I decided to be the fastest on the track. I have no clue. I have no clue who Dasher is, but I appreciate you anyways. The drivers with a 2 in front of their number. Those are the AM drivers, by the way. Oh, it's Fernando! Fernando Alonso! Fernando, also a driver for our team. That's a beautiful view of the carousel, isn't it? We've got our banner all over there. You can see it. It's in the corner of Edvin's webcam. This is such a tricky track. 170 corners to remember this one. You don't really remember the whole track. You remember the parts when you see it. It's quite a hot track, I think, as well. 13 minutes remaining in the qualifying. Hey, welcome Daniel. Okay, so Salvatore goes to the top with a 8:16.511. Holy damn, that's a quick lap time from Ian Destras. Let's see what Iwan can do. He's coming up to the end now. He's coming up to the last carousel. Here we go, last carousel. Please get it right. Dips his tire into the lower part. That's a great line. Let's see what Iwan can do. Yes, Edvin is in the shop. That over there, or that over there actually. Over there. If you look on the other side, that is Edvin driving. If I look on Edvin's screen, Edvin's going to come past. Start finish now. So he's going to get his first lap in. Let's see where Edvin puts himself. Oh, that's not a bad lap for Edvin at all. That's a good banker lap. 5.1 behind Jan Destras. Let's see what he can do now. He's got his banker in. He's got a lap in. So important. Let's see what Iwan does. Alright, cross the line for Iwan as well. Come on, top 5. Where does Iwan go across the line? Ah, 6th. That's also a good time. Not far off either. This is, by the way, this is bothering me, that the lap time is in front of the driver. There must be a way, I think, to switch this around. That must be it, I guess. Have we done it? I guess we've done it. Yes, there we go. That's a lot better. Alright, so at the moment, Edvin on the pole for the AM drivers. Let's see what Nick is doing. This is also important for Nick. Nick could still win the AM championship. Here's Nick. What are we expecting, guys? Where are we thinking we're going to qualify? Let us know. Philip Hammer down on P13. A minute off the times. This is also not something we are used to. Eight 16.511 is the quickest time at the moment. He has cleared the field of the Destras. Here comes Nick. Nick is also quick around here. I think Nick could be one together with Edvin even to be challenging for the top. If they together can pick up some good points in the AM Championship.
Yeah, so Hammer on this was 4 tenths faster than sector 1.
We're gonna have an hour race, so commentators are talking about Philip Hammer doing an 8:12, 8:13. Right, Nick, across the line. Come on, Nick. We need something wonderful here. 11th for Nick. And Nick is also done. Nick can't do a lap extra, so he's going to have to come through the field. Which, let's be honest, is not the easiest thing to do here. Alright, let's go back to Edvin. He will be the first one to come across the line again. At the moment, a brilliant 5th position. If he can improve a little bit, I would give him a second row start. And P3, not bad at all. You can see it all go wrong ahead of you, and then all of a sudden you're in the lead. No, I don't think Edvin is going to improve. He shot out of the carousel there. See what Iwan's doing. Here he comes. Here he comes. Up to the carousel. Hopefully a little bit better than Edvin. That's a lot better. We're going to see now. It's not easy, let's be honest.
I quite like the GT4 damage mod so far. I find it damages the wall more than the car. I'm quite crazy. Usually GT3s you brush up next to the wall, get a 0x, it's like, yeah, this is me. It's like, but GT4, you see the wall all damaged and you're fine.
Here we go. Getting onto the last part of the track now. This is a quick part.
Only 99 attempts. No, that one, okay.
Edvin is on to the straight now. We're going to see his time soon. But I think Iwan is going to be one to look at to maybe improve the most. Iwan at the moment in 11 on an 8:24.315. Come on. We need an improvement here from Iwan. There's the pro. All the way out to the outside. Coming all the way back in onto the straight. Good exit. Good exit from Iwan. Turning my face a little bit more towards the stream. Nick Kerstens in 12th at the moment. Iwan in 10th. Let's hope Iwan can improve. Where can Edvin go to? Edvin also needs an improvement soon. He will come across the line. And it's no improvement for Edvin. And he's dropping down the time now. Dropping down the time sheets. Not an improvement. And he was also not clearly happy with that. Clearly not happy, excuse me, that's how I should say it. My English is also not the greatest. Here we go. Iwan, what can he do? Closest way or shortest way to the line. 8th for Iwan. Just pips Edvin. Just ahead of Edvin. So Iwan does go up into 8th. Alright then. That was qualifying. We're going to be starting 8th, 9th and 15th. That is, if we look at the standings, 8th in the Pro class, 1st in the AM class, and 5th in the AM class. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. From all three of the drivers, especially at this track, it's just surviving for an hour basically. You have to make a pit stop as well. Keep that in mind. So the question is, when are they going to do that?
I have been ripped out for moments before the line. I've had a few qualifying moments in my time. Right at that, coming around the last corner, how you feel about this? But you know you come around that last corner down the hill off the banking. I'm 1x. I'm 1x after the line. But the way iRacing processes it, across the line, 1x, invalidated time. And no, was it Norslav? No, it's Philip Island. I I swear I got to the line and it ripped me out the car as I touched the line on time. Yeah, very, very impressive. Well, I mean, we said how he scouted distress, but if we talk about the two
So not too bad of a qualifying.
We can hopefully discuss a good fight against him today. Of course, sponsors, which isn't that well. Not sure the first, so I'm sure there is a fan down at Boots or making all the corners off. It's quite a standard thing to do, to just make it a big, maybe old school circus, which we don't see so much.
I think the camber creates less, more optimal line, making it more difficult to check. I think the big focus from that generation was everything has to be about maximising overtaking. So if you let people go deep on a flat surface and try and get the run, it opens up more options. I don't know, I'm not tractors or not, but I know for a fact Banks corners create
Right.
one line.
Who are you going to look at for the start? Let me know. Give me a name. Iwan, Edvin, or Nick. Nick is starting the furthest back. Nick has to make up the most positions. Edvin is in the lead of the AM Championship.
May struggle
And Iwan is our highest starting driver.
in distress.
So let us know what you think we should watch.
It's going to be a standing start as well, which is great. All this track. That is what we're making. I can see the grid now on the screen. And it is another pole position. It's still
Alright, 1 hour.
record for him. I think that's 7
We need to be quick to the side, but as long as we don't get a name, we will watch our highest starting driver, and that's Iwan. Let's hope that in the back at the right now you can see Nick in the distance. The blue car just spawning in ahead of him. There is Edvin on the right hand side now as well. The white, blue and yellow car. This is it. Judgment Day. Getting close to the end of the championship. Personal championships on the line. Team championships on the line. We're leading that at the moment. It's almost going to be time to get underway. About 30 seconds left until the red lights come on.
Yeah, the left is, it's not awkward, it's good. It's so...
Here we go. The lights are on the screen.
Green flag, green
We're on the way. A good start from Edvin. He's been practicing on these. He's going to try and make his way around the outside. Hopefully stay clear of any damage. That's important. Making his way all the way around. What a start from Edvin. My oh my, that is amazing. My God, ladies and gentlemen. Edvin up to P5. My oh my. That is one heck of a start from Edvin. Let's hope he can keep this up now. That would be absolutely amazing. Way in the lead of the AM class now. Good start from Nick, hopefully, as well. Here is Nick. He's in P13 right now. See if we can make this live updating. General. Show live position changes. Here we go. There we go. Nick at the moment in 13th. This is a big one. Edvin up to P5. He's leading the AM class. And this is also big for his personal championship. Oh, there's a big crash in the background. Who's involved in that? Oh, Nick involved in it. Ooh, let's have a look. Oh, this is the first one, isn't it? Here we go. This is Nick. This is the replay of Nick. This is the first crash. He did that all on himself, I think. Yeah, zoop. Does that all on himself. Yeah. Bad luck for Nick. Back to live. Edvin really shining on this track. With Nick out of the order, he could well be the highest position driver of the team in the championship. And he could attack the overall championship leader in the AMS. But there's still 56 minutes and 40 seconds to go, so let's not think about that too much yet. How's Iwan doing? Here's Iwan. Oh, damage on the side of that car as well. Oh, Iwan, no! Oh, Iwan. Yeah, he's done. Look at the rear right wheel. That's not pointing straight anymore. Well, that's all stuff that can happen. Edvin. Oh, I thought for a second he was up to P5. Oh, I know what's happening. I have a feeling I know what's happening. Advanced, yes. It's exactly what I thought was happening. There we go. Up 4 positions for Edvin as well. Got 1.4 to the guys ahead now. He really needs to try and close that up, else or he needs to try and break away from the guys behind. Because if the guys behind have slipstream, he is going to be a sitting duck on the Dottinger Höhe. But just surviving here for Edvin would be enough to take a good amount of points in the AM Championship. Corey Lazarus, the driver placed second in the Pro Championship. He is all the way down in P12 at the moment. Tells you how quickly it can go here in these places. So Edvin is really our highest placed driver at the moment. He's getting away though from Kevin Richard. So he's doing what's needed. So Kevin Richard is struggling at the moment, you can see that. Edvin is catching up in this part of the track. Ooh, big snap. There are 2 other drivers. They are, second to last and P20. Right, so 1.2 the interval behind the 1.7. That's great going on to the straight. I would have preferred it to be a little bit less in front, so you would get a little bit of a slipstream, but not too bad still. He's running away from the guy behind, which is good. We need that. We need it to happen maybe even a little bit more. Alright, first lap done. Let's see what the lap counter is going to say. 99 laps that says, but that's not going to be true. Good exit from Edvin. Guys behind also gaining though. Seems to be ebbing and flowing a little bit depending on which part of the track they're on. But Edvin getting into the slipstream of the guy ahead. Let's go, Edvin. Pace from Edvin is amazing right now. The driver behind Edvin, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know a fun fact, the team that he's driving for, have a guess what the name of that team is. Just have a guess. SimRace Sweden says go Edvin. This is probably Iwan who's at home, who's probably not logged into his own personal account, but logged into SimRace Sweden. So welcome, Johan. It's not me doing this, as you can see. I'm here with a microphone in my hand and one hand behind the couch, trying to make myself as comfortable as possible. Well, they're behind, gaining a bit. We're back onto the Nordschleife again. This is a tricky part. There we go. Good line. Gaining a little bit once again on the guys in front. So, for the people who don't know yet and who haven't been able to come up with a name for the team behind Edvin, I can tell you the name now. And the name of the team, if you wait for these cars to go by, is there goes Edvin. Sebastian behind him now. Within slipstream, he's going to be gaining on these parts now. But the team name of the car behind Edvin, from Richard, I think this is, not from Fidelak. Oh, that's Andrea Passioni, who I saw go off at the official stream. What a send. But the name is Nürburgring eSports. And Edvin is ahead of a driver who is racing for this track. Take that, Nürburgring eSports. He is gaining on him though. But the question is, he doesn't have really the overspeed that I think he needs to really overtake. So my question is, where is he gonna do it? Hopefully he's not gonna do something stupid. Looks like he's going to work together with Sebastian. Told him to take the inside. Sebastian's going to do so. So Edvin is, like Edvin himself traditionally would say, Edvin is cooking. He's cooking up something. And he's probably trying to get into the toe of Sebastian. And try and tow up to the back of Sasha Meyenberg. And maybe tow up to the back of P3. Let's hope everyone can keep up now. That'll be great. If he can keep up to the straight, he'll at least get the slipstream. Guy ahead with a little bit of a mistake. Going off the track. That's less than ideal. Edvin all over the curb there. Edvin also has to watch out because behind him is Corey Lazarus in P9. He's coming back through the field after some early troubles. But at the moment, the plan that Edvin is cooking up is working. The toe helping him close up to Sasha. But he's out of it now. Ouch, ouch, ouch. The gap behind Richard now is quite big though. So no pressure behind really for Edvin. Here we go. Into the straight, 0.6 behind Sebastian. 0.9 for the guy behind. He's going to be gaining on him now. There was a murder committed behind Edvin. This was a couple of laps ago.
See, that before was a full on walk. Now as you see, because you're catching it. So let's see.
Edvin is in the zone. There's another car behind Edvin who's died. Nick at the moment. Come back to P17. Let's have a look in with Nick. See how he's doing. Where is Nick on here? Here's Nick. Oh, there we go. We joined him just in time for an overtake. Around the outside, he's a little bit of damage on the left rear, but for the rest he's fine. Oh, Nick, that's close. That's close. Opening up the gap maybe on the outside for himself. Wants to V off this corner. More contact. There's a car on the inside there, Nick. Wants to get past before they get onto the Nordschleife. The gap ahead of this, 4.5 seconds. But he's not out of this yet, don't count him out. Nick is quick. Good exit. Nah, he's too far back. He's too far back. He's going to be behind him going onto the Nordschleife as well. And then he needs to do no crazy things really. Better exit for Nick here. Maybe into Sabine Schmitz. Maybe into Sabine Schmitz down the inside. No. Still too far back. And now this is the problem. He's running right up behind him. But he really can't get past. Live timing says that apparently Robert van Hoorn is in P1. That's not the case. I can tell you that much. That's because he's towing back. So they'll overtake him at some point. Come on, Nick. In the slipstream, is he going to try down the inside into the next corner? Early turn in. He's going to come out wider. He's going to have a look. He's going to launch it. He's going to launch it. And yeah, well. Yeah. Let's go back to Edvin, shouldn't we? Edvin is now P7. That'll go back to P6 after Van Hoorn has been passed. Well, let's put it like this. Nick did it, Nick. Got a little bit impatient. Sent it up the inside, absolutely sent it. And well, I don't know whose fault it was. I haven't seen a replay yet. But let's put it like this, it's not helped both of their races. Gap in front of Nick, hands opened up as well. Edvin is getting some time back on Sasha. Like I'm telling you, he's not out of this. Ebbing and flowing this time. Right, Edvin doing amazing right now. 36 minutes to go. Commentators on the stream have the exact same problem with their overlay. Also showing Van Horn at the top. And they're having an absolute belter. Trying to figure out why this is happening. What has exactly happened to Robert? So, meanwhile, look who Edvin's caught up to. Sasha has dropped back into his clutches. Edvin maybe a little bit too close to him. No, he's past him. Over the crest now. He has to watch out that he doesn't get re-overtaken here. So, Edvin into the top 5 again. 4.3 now to Sebastian Fidelak and Salvatore. And Salvatore has also been slowly dropping back in this race. So who knows?
I mean, Forslund is an impressive guy. Oh,
I thought he was coming into the pits, but he was losing places before. Oh, he's run out of fuel. Yeah, it's actually you're not making that. Great.
ran out of fuel. So yeah. Qualifying fuel. This qualifying here would be. Qualifying was 20 minutes long.
Yeah, that's wasted a lot. I mean, which is probably that's a good answer. So it's a lot of pants. I want to see it. I get heat all the time. It's still quite bad. So and that will still losing like what, a minute?
It can be climbed. I have seen like 30-second tires when you're in pit lane.
You know what? He's actually probably like.
Sasha, behind Edvin, actually ran out of fuel, so that's big. That's one contender less at the front. Nick is on pit exit. Nick is probably going to get a penalty for next race for that incident he had. The two at the front are also not far apart, so if they start fighting and they start doing some crazy things, who knows what could happen with them. If they crash, Edvin is all of a sudden finds himself in a top 3 position here. Drivers in front of Edvin also fighting. Still groups of 2 now. It feels like it's Edvin and Kevin, it's Sebastian and Salvatore, and it's Philip and Warren at the front. That's a little bit wide from Edvin. Well, that was just about okay. But this is such an impressive track. This is. Edvin, gap is not really getting bigger ahead of him. Slowly but surely, walking away 10th, but not that bad. Not that bad at all. If the guys ahead of him make a mistake or Salvatore loses the slipstream, he'll drop right back into Edvin's clutches, I think. And Edvin can get a P4 here. Edvin is not out of this. Neither is Corey Lazarus though. Corey Lazarus is down on P7, he's also not out of it, but Edvin did a official, together with Nick, did a lot of officials on this track. And they actually raced Corey, and they were quicker than Corey in the officials, so that bodes well for now, I would say. But this is a different race, different circumstances, different track conditions, sorry. And so everything can be different. But let's hope they stay the same. And the guys ahead of Edvin really going at it. Come on, Edvin. He's breaking the slipstream to the guy behind. He could really use that coming onto the straight. He is so locked in right now. It's great to see. We're halfway through the race now. Over halfway. Just do it again. You just did. Do it one more time. And you'll be fine. Let's do some social media. So we're over halfway in the race now. Say hello to the stream. We have Edvin in P5 right now. Overall, 14 seconds off the lead. But the two leaders are fiercely fighting, so something may happen there. And then Edvin might find himself on the podium. And he's only about 3 seconds behind them. So join us live and enjoy the race with us. It's an absolute thriller. Here we go. 4 seconds only now to Salvatore. Like I said, he's dropped out of that slipstream and he's immediately dropping back now to Edvin. Right, social media duty's done. Live on stream. Who doesn't like that?
16.7, missing some 16.1.
I think Edvin has just come in.
I'm not seeing anything else.
Yeah, Edvin has just come in. 16.1 second stop. Not bad at all.
And there's not going to be any confusions as well whether or not we make the extra lap because they ran doing the way we do this time though. Yeah,
Captain Philip Hammer is important, and that has stayed about the same. Corey Lazar is now behind Edvin. I would love to have Kevin behind him, just as a little bit of a cover off.
Joel Dodson has gone long. Looks more stream pits. If it gets to 50 yards, then it's
bad news.
yeah, looks one pit up 40 seconds. Speed penalty. So did Matthew Nixon. He is also at Joel just looked like a maybe took 2 tires, 20 seconds. So 3.5 seconds slower. As I would say, Ben Henderson, 30-second pit stop, 4 tyres. There's the Ritson and
Okay.
They do have a faster car. He could have had a picture. That's why he's a good.
Here we go. Nick is also catching up now. He's also already made his pit stop, 16.2. Iwan has also made his pit stop, 6 minutes 32. But he's 3 minutes behind, so it's going to be tough for him. He's going to pick up positions for people that crash heavily. I'm impressed by Sebastian Fiedelack at the moment. 8:18.121, getting quicker as the race progresses. Doing his team justice for Nürburgring eSports. Hopefully Edvin can gain some time on him now during the pit stop phase. Let's have a look how Nick is looking. Oh, look at that. He's behind the car again. Let's see if he's going to do the same. We've joined them at exactly the same part of the track. He's going to look down the inside now. He isn't. Is he going to try and dive again? That's the question. Is he going to try and do the same? No. Car ahead covers it off. That's going to get a better exit. A little bit of a slide from Nick. My oh my. He really isn't hanging around when he gets behind someone, is he? That's incredible. I managed to save that. Iwan at the moment, the last car that's still driving. The moment Edvin is struggling with his tires a little bit. That's what he just said to his teammates. He says he's sometimes overheating them. Meanwhile, Nick has gotten past. Back to Edvin.
Chasing, striking distance 3 laps. Like an even nonsense. I love the tyre graphics, like somehow I was know that
Slowly but surely it's getting colder and colder in here, luckily, in this room. That's also nice for Edvin, because he's driving.
correct, that is one thing Hannah missed out on. Just trying to kick himself in his last little conversation as well. It's not enough to have done.
Right, let's see where Edvin comes out. This is important. Driver's head will come in now. The position before they went into pit lane was P5. I'm looking on the official stream here for me. And that's obviously a little bit behind. Going to be close at the front as well. Philip Hammer is going to try and come out ahead of the Straz. 16-1. Oh, it's going to be close at the front, isn't it? Philip Hammer has done it. Edvin's back up to P5, 2.4 to Salvatore now. So overall I would say he's gained.
I think just lost that in those couple of corners.
Edvin's also one time on Lazarus.
Everything else strategy-wise was right. I think
He's doing amazing right now.
Sony's in the pits, hasn't he really been? He hasn't really. Maybe not. Okay, no. Okay.
No, I think you're right. Because he was ahead of Bernat. You remember he got past Bernat on Schmitz. So,
Right, yeah.
maybe it was.
Right, 16 minutes to go.
I mean, he got one for access.
I think a maximum of 3 laps now.
Marcus just mentioning the thing once when got the super close levels once it's see that.
It's all right on his race.
But we'll just keep it.
Nick has also gotten up to P6 in the AM Championship.
I've seen it.
That's P13 overall, not bad for Nick after the incidents he's had. It's not over yet, still 15 minutes to go, still a quarter of this race to go.
When you win a championship, you can no longer compete with the team. So that's the history from the beginning of F1 to today, how it changes. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Salvatore is losing on Edvin, 1.7 the gap now.
But obviously this
Edvin could get a top 4 overall here, come on Edvin.
is a youthful drive into F1.
Edvin's really in his groove here. Let's hope he doesn't start pushing too hard now to try and catch up.
You've always just needed
Yeah, okay, but now you need the money to buy the team, not just a sponsor. You speak as a sponsor, you bring a sponsor.
I guess, yeah, like, I feel like, maybe there's been a generation of drivers who go to Switzerland, or like 14 eSports, what's in the dress like, or they, yeah,
8-10s now,
at least like 6
he's sending it.
on their teams. It's like 3 drivers who are
Ah, that's a bit wide, he's going to lose some time. He has to watch out that he doesn't overheat his tyres now. Because if he overheats his tyres now, then he could well be having problems with that for the rest of the race. Yes, yes, Fernando. Edvin is cooking. Edvin is cooking. He's still P5. Less than a quarter of this race to go. And he's close to P4 now. Edvin is massively cooking. He's cooking, ladies and gentlemen, but he could still burn the food. Right, I'm gonna sit for this. I'm gonna turn to the stream. I think Isaac had the same math exam as you today. I don't know how Isaac is feeling about that. I haven't spoken to him yet after the exam, but you'll be fine, Fernando. You'll be fine. Just like Edvin's going to be fine with his overtake. Had a look already, showing himself in the mirror. Top 2 is also back together. Come on, Edvin. I think he has about 2 laps left still, so he should be fine. He should be fine. Onto the Dottinger Höhe. That's when he will probably get him. He's under no pressure from behind at all. Ahead looks a bit too far to reach anyways. So I think he's doing the smart thing and waiting till the Dottinger. Oh, until the driver ahead misses. He absolutely misses the carousel, the kleine carousel. And that's Edvin's position. That's P4 for Edvin. Goodness me. Well then, what more is in there? What more is in there? Right, one more lap, or two more laps, sorry.
Nicholas HBX in return to contact. He has begun, and this time on the last lap, 1.2 seconds. It's down to 7 tenths to get within the drought. And now, if he doesn't make any mistakes, he should be able to get to the back.
Cap at the front of the field also come down to 0.8 of a second.
He is driving as fast as he can. The stress is
Nick up to 12th. Nick could get more here. I think Nick could get Swan. Maybe a little bit too much to ask. 13 seconds now to Dutton. 18 seconds to Swan. But that would be amazing if you could get him for Edvin. Because Edvin at the moment would be, I think, second in the championship with this result. Corey Lazarus is at the toe. This is also ideal for Iwan. .3 gap ahead for Edvin. This is to get up onto the podium. Honestly, I don't think it's going to happen. But never say never. It's a long lap here, 2 laps left. 1.5 by this point, really. I wouldn't see why not. Edvin is cooking his tyres now. Edvin, a little bit of a look up there. He's not losing that much though to Sebastian Fiedelack, who's really grown in this race. Gap at the front also up to 1.3 now. Philip Hammer, it looks like he's put the hammer down. If Edvin could get Fiedelack, he could get onto the podium overall. And I think that will be the first time ever an AM driver gets onto the podium overall this season. And if there's one track you can do it at, it's this one. Maybe a little bit of luck with the top two crashing, or I wouldn't say no to that. To keep the championship interesting, ladies and gentlemen, what I say Philip Hammer needs to do is Philip Hammer needs to retire the car, because Corey Lazarus has DNF'd from this race. So what he should do is he should DNF the car just to keep the championship interesting. That way he'll give the first AM podium to Edvin. Everybody would be happy with that. If Edvin wins, everyone wins. Sebastian Fiedelack would get a P2. Jan Destraz would get a P1. Everybody would be happy with that. Nobody would really be mad about it. Except maybe Philip Hammer himself, but I guess he can take that, right? He's leading the championship already anyways. Salvatore started to gain on Edvin again. Has Edvin overdone his tyres? That'll be sad. Here we go. Is it where it went wrong for the guy behind? Oh, very wide for Edvin. Once again, losing a 10th. There you go, Corey Lazarus slowly dropping down. He's going to go into the last lap soon, 1.2 seconds behind. Nick, gap 10 seconds to P11 to Dutton. Gap to Swan 20, so I think that's the maximum he can get. Alright, come on Edvin, one more lap to go.
So this is the fun lap, right? Yes.
One more lap for Edvin. No crazy things here. It doesn't matter if Salvatore comes past, he will still win the AM class. And he will still win it by a mile. Next AM driver down in P8. And he's more than 50 seconds back. Philip Hammer and Jan de Straas also together. Edvin once again a little bit wide, allows the guy behind to come back into slipstream. Edvin's starting to make mistakes, maybe tiring out a little bit as well. Tires are done, overheated maybe. Edvin says that his fronts indeed are completely gone. He's going to defend the inside. He's not going to let him go that easily. Oh, look at the time that Salvatore gains there. Edvin has to watch out as well. So, scenario. Gap at the front, 0.4 of a second. They crash. Edvin P2. Top 2 crashes. Oh, he's going to be challenged around the outside. Not there. Guy behind should know this as well. Not there. Ah, he's coming close now. He's going to try it. Having a little bit of a look. This is crazy for the last lap. My heart's racing. I've been trying to hold on to a 4th place overall, which would be sensational. Even a 5th place would be sensational. If you look at the field that he's racing in. I've been talking about the fact his fronts are completely running out. You can see it there, the understeer. Early on the brakes here, he's going to try and get a good exit. Very quick into the corner there. Here we go. Another straight. And this is a long one. 0.3 of a second. 0.2 of a second. Already gaining. Good exit, Edvin. Come on. Ah, this is too close. He's going to get him. Edvin's not going to be prepared to give this up, is he? No, he's not going to give it up. He's going to make it too wide through all of this. Side draft between the two. Come on, Edvin. No stupid things either. These two are keeping nothing in between. And Edvin on the inside for Big Ball's corner. And he's going to make it through the switch back from Hammer. The touch. And there was contact. And Hammer is off. Salvatore off as well, together with Edvin. I'm going to have a look back at it on the stream now.
I don't think it's going to work with either. So he tries to get the cup back, gets underneath, and he spins, and he's in the wall, and he gave it. I've got to commend him for that, but as he ricochets from left to
oi, that was a fight at the end.
I'm not saying it was on the
My goodness.
Right, come on, Strat, ignore all that. Focus on.
Right.
Some good quality.
All eyes ahead now. It's got to be a P4 if nothing crazy happens. I don't think that was Edvin's fault. I don't think that was Edvin's fault at all.
He actually did that earlier on as well. He didn't use a tip there. It was within half a second going to the toss. I think it was half a second point going to the toss. That's what that was. So you get a bit of a chance there.
What a section track. Really.
Right.
This one not so.
I don't like this left hand.
This one going this way. This that's the best. Yeah, that's a good. And it's close again. And now there's a mini pass over the road. Let's go. Do it before I know it.
Yeah. Do you know what's 6/10?
That could be taken by either that or the entry. It's a bit distressing.
Yeah, correct. Distracting there for this entry for 2 minutes, better exit.
Right. Lost sector now. Onto the straight. Dottingerhöhe. That's the board you want to see.
And they do head uphill, which does help with the choke because it's tougher to reach on speed.
Nothing crazy now. Hammer and Distras at the front of the field, getting closer to each other as well.
This is when they might get into that. Here comes a land distress on the outside. This is something distress has to wait in behind. Can he stay close enough through the final couple of corners and get
At the front of the field, it's over. We turn our attentions to Edvin. It's been an amazing drive. It's going to be the highest finishing position overall for any SimRace Sweden eSports car this season. Edvin's done it. Happy as ever. That's amazing. P4 overall.
One lap one, I think everything else. Oh no, it's obviously one.
And he's obviously happy with that.
Feedback, drive. Who was involved in that accident actually? That was
He's tired. But what a drive. That's also really good points for the team championship. That is Nick finishing 11th. And where's Iwan in all of this? So Iwan is 16th. He will get past, I think. Will he get past Sasha? Yeah, I think he even finishes 16th.
So this is the Lana incident. Oh, all of Lana. Yeah, yeah, if that's Lana who we're watching now, then yeah.
It's a bit unnecessary, isn't it? Because it's not the toss.
Yeah, bang. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't barely just
Thank you very much, Stephen.
speed and clipped.
No, yeah, I'm having a look back on the stream at the incident between Edvin and Salvatore. But nothing Edvin could do. Salvatore just understays into him,
That was
and the contact was made. But wow, what a race! What a race! Let's see where Iwan is. Iwan's still driving. Last car on the track.
Sometimes I'm shocked with the time other times where sometimes you look up and can't.
I think the more chaos
Right, waiting for Iwan to cross the line. Coming into the last section now to finish it off. Not the race he wanted. Alright, across the line for Iwan as well, and that's it. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this race. Wow, wow, wow. P4 for Edvin. And very happy with that, Edvin himself. Amazing. Let's put it like that. Thank you all very much for watching. Keep in mind, tomorrow, the 24 hours of the Nürburgring, 24 hours of this beautiful track that we together have just spent an hour at. This was only a start. This was only a warm-up for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll get the main course and a little bit of the dessert maybe as well, depending on how it goes. But thank you all very much all for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow during the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. Thank you.